Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dwarf Fortress. And I just thought I'd bring you back and show you this, which is Siru's room. He's going to have an office on one side and a dining room on the other. And okay, I wasn't expecting that. Hopefully I don't have to kill him. A lot of my dwarves are unhappy lately, saying there isn't a well. But I've literally just seen Seymour drink from the well that I built down a few levels. So I'm really unsure as to why they're actually complaining, saying there's not a well when there is one. And I think what we're going to do is take the tetrahydrite off smelting for a little while. Because well, we're doing really well for the amount we actually have, but we need to catch up on charcoal. I did expand this area because I want to make it more furniture storage, but right now we're still waiting for all these stupid rocks to be cleared. So many of them. Oh, my bad. Have everything in here gathered up again. I don't like to see it get too full. Especially seeing as we can eat and drink off of this stuff. And we have a mayor now, which I didn't know. Let's see who it actually is. It's one of the random guys. Well, I can't just have a random guy. Actually, yeah, screw it. I can't have a random guy be a mayor until somebody dies. Because the mayor gets re-elected quite a lot. Yeah, I was going to build Siru a house up here, but I thought it would probably be better for the militia commander to actually be, you know, with the militia. Which, by the way, are all still recruits. I'm pretty sure there's a way you can actually check what equipment they have, so I'll go see what Siru's actually running around with. Oh. Where's... Oh, that's not good. So, it looks like Posty might... Posty, I don't know what his name's actually meant to be. But, there's a chance he could end up... Oh no? What's he making? Looks like we actually have everything he needs. This is very unusual. Artifacts never go well in my forts. Jesus, how much stuff's he taking? Now, this is both good and bad, because the more your fortress is worth total value, the more likely you are to be sieged.
More migrants.
And we have more migrants. Typical. I don't want you migrants. Go home. Got enough trouble trying to feed the people I've got and get them all rooms. Well, hopefully them dormitories should be dug out. Yes, they are. Now we're just going to start throwing beds down in here. It's not perfect, but I just can't keep up with the amount of dwarves I'm getting. I know there's a way you can turn a cap on, but I don't like to do that. There's one dorm, like half full. Oh yes, that's right, I was going to go see what equipment Siru had. End of the view. V to, or I. What's the button to check his equipment? Oh, who knows. But he's got this picture of a spear dwarf, so I'm assuming he picked up a spear. And I did just see another miner go pick up a pick, because I did have a couple of those made up as well. A smoky quartz toy boat. Okay, now how do we view that? No. Aye. No. Yeah. Yes, that. Oh. Well, who knows, we can't do anything with it anyway, and I'm not really sure how to bring that up. But yes, Posty actually survived building an artifact. Well done you, you're probably the luckiest dwarf in this fort. It's not a building present. It's a bloody duck present. I don't think ducks count. That's a lot of dudes. All off to grab furniture. I still need to build a hospital as well. There's a lot of stuff I need to get done and I just never really get around to it. Far too lazy. Although one thing I did get done while you were away was I got this platform built. And I can never get those corners to work right, so I'll probably just remove the designations for those. There is probably a way to do it. I know a lot of Dwarf Fortress is all about the way you designate things because of the programming on the dwarves. But honestly, I'm not that intelligent and I'm not going to bother learning. We should be okay to start resmelting the tetrahydrite by now. We should have some charcoal built up. That's a lot of people. I think what I'm going to do is, where's my metalsmith? I'm going to build a load of statues and have a statue garden upstairs in the inner courtyard as a new place to gather so that all these people aren't just kind of standing around and getting cave adaptions so they puke whenever they go upstairs. So that should do. Just some copper statues. They don't have to be anything fancy. I think Zane is my crafts dwarf. And I think Seymour is the carpenter. Or is he the mason? Oh, who knows? He's something. Well, I think what we're going to do... Squads, no. Military. Aha. How do we... Captain of the Guard. Let's see. Let's grab some more random ass people. Sutura, you'll do. Pump operator. A tanner. Carpenter, we already have one of those. And he's pretty damn good by now. And a bone carver, because I'm pretty sure we already have one of those. Those guys should go and pick up whatever spare equipment there is. I'm not sure how much spare equipment we actually have right now. And animals are starving to death left, right and centre, but I don't care, I'm only trying to breed donkeys. Too many different kinds of animals just gets annoying, to be honest with you. And I'm guessing these are all the animals that came in like a wave or so ago. Yeah, you organise a party and make people feel better. Well done, you. Now then, I suppose it's time we build the mayor's house, because he's going to complain if we don't. So we'll build it in the inner courtyard this time. And you can have a tree in his house until I chop it down. Obviously we're going to build it out of slate because we build everything out of slate in this fort. It works well, so I don't see why we shouldn't. And obviously the mayor's going to want a really fancy house. So we'll wait for these walls to get put up, and then we'll designate out the roof and the flooring on the inside. Designate trees. Get these trees and plants chopped and gathered. Get them out of the way. Luckily we do have like a full migrant wave of people I put on masonry earlier, so this kind of stuff never takes too long. Wait for those, that last tree, there we go. Now let's get this guy's floor built. I don't even remember who the mayor actually is, but this house will just change hands depending on who's the mayor at the time. I think I'll actually pause the recording here while I designate out all the mayor's stuff. I'll bring you back when I'm done, because I don't want to waste too much time on this episode on the mundane stuff. So I'll see you when we come back. Bring you back for another brief update here. And, I built a well up on top of this wall because people were still complaining that they couldn't get to a water source, and that the one they could get to, this river, was dirty because it wasn't using a well. So I built a well. It makes perfect sense. I endorse this idea. Anyway, that's all I wanted to bring you back for now. As you can see, we're still not done with this house. It's going to take quite a while, I think. I'll bring you back when something interesting happens, or if I get bored enough to start talking again. I no longer endorse this idea. Apparently this well is now dry. I have no idea how that could possibly happen. So unless they're talking about the other well, which leads to a, huge underground lake, then I have absolutely no idea what the hell is going on. Well, that's it for now. See you when we come back. And this is getting ridiculous. We've just had another wave of migrants. Now then, I might actually have to have a look at putting a cap on here, so we'll bring up Dwarf Therapist here, have it read the dwarves again, and in this new wave we have another 6 guys. I'm just going to turn masonry on for these and stone detailing for these 6, and then we can at least start getting some crap smoothed out. And we'll put it on a load of other people too. Apparently they're kids or something then. No, I'm not training you douches. There we go, that'll do. And I'm up to 90 dwarves now. And this is without doubt the most dwarves I have ever had in a fortress. Like, in the history of everything. So now let's... No. We have animals that can give birth. So it looks like we'll be given that smaller pasture that we still had designated out that the donkeys used to be, and we'll give that to the sheeps. There we go, that should keep those new guys busy. So then, is that all there was? There's not a ram in here somewhere? Apparently not. But what I did see was another stray donkey. And yep, the statue garden's working. People are coming up here to sit and chill for a while before they get cave adaptation and start spewing just from the mere thought of being out here. And with all these extra guys, that went exceedingly fast. Although there is still a lot of stuff I need to get done for in this place. Table. Table. Oh, we already have a table. A chair. Not a bin. Can't remember how to make half of this stuff here. Yeah, we'll make them a couple of cabinets. And why not a couple of chests as well. Stupid Mayface, he should be happy now. And that goes quite quickly when you have so many people smoothing. I did chuck a couple more beds down in these dormitories earlier. And apparently AVG protected me from threats recently. Well done. Oh, I'm so professional. Well, all the original rooms have been smoothed. Yes, and I tried to upload Mountain Blade, and it still says that it's processing, but at the same time it says that it's in the playlist, but it wasn't announced. Now, I just like anyone, doesn't matter who, just somebody leave me a comment please and let me know if that video showed up in your subscription box, because I couldn't find it.
Grab your beer, there's a party coming near.
And that smoothing really is going quick. Damn. What did I just do? I should really stop pushing buttons, it never ends well. Oh, looks like we used up a huge chunk of the slate down here. So, stockpile. Furniture. Managed to use up quite a chunk of that. Well, what I do want is some, I want a caravan to turn up. So I'm starting to run a little bit low on food. And I can always just buy a load from the caravans when they turn up. So let's build some walls in here. I cannot build walls in here. Why did I not think of that before I put the stuff down? Well then, it looks like this guy's just having one big open plan house. Needs bed. I just deployed all the beds, didn't I? Oh, silly me. One thing I'm surprised at is that we still haven't been sieged. Because I have a load of dwarves and I have some quite valuable stuff in my fortress. And then we still haven't been sieged or even ambushed for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. Well, actually, yes I am, to be fair. Because I've still, to this point, never even had once have I had a siege. And I want to get my dwarves massacred, because that's half of the fun of this game. No, but seriously, where the hell's these trade caravans? I mean, we've got like 2 farmers running a couple of farms up there. And we're going to give this one more try, but we're going to do something I did on my first fort, which is to just build out here a little bit, and then leave one little gap that we can put a well around. Now that we can wrap around a well. Now last time it was over a lake and not a river, but I don't really suppose that'd matter. Oh crap, pretty sure I just ordered fortifications there and not a floor. There we go. Nope, I can't build there. Oh well. Doesn't particularly matter. And there's guys sleeping up here. No points for you for being an idiot. Clear this out again. should be enough wood to enough charcoal by now, sorry, to build some armor up for these new guys. And we're going to be using copper because we're real pros. Everybody knows all the awesome people use copper for their stuff. It's almost a law. A good deal of this stuff has already been smoothed down. I'm actually quite impressed. In fact, I'm so impressed that I'm going to light up a cigarette. And I think I will pause the recording off here for a little while, because there's still not too much interesting going on, and apparently we're out of copper bars because I forgot to be forging them as well. Well, never mind. I'm going to stop the recording here for a while. Oh, maybe not. So I'll wait on that cigarette while we do our trading. Let's see. Request the trader. And that's Hein Rashi. I've seen him on another Let's Play of someone else. I think it was Revocane's Let's Play, and his dwarf on there is insane. I've seen him single-handedly take down one of those big forgotten beasts. That should do. And killing a forgotten beast's not easy in its own right, but to kill one on your own is really quite impressive. And we have more donkeys. And then I really have to figure out how to start slaughtering those, because pretty soon they're going to outgrow all of the space we have for them. And I know the mayor banned the export of certain things, but I'm not sure what he banned export on. I don't care if you're my liaison.
Oh, the mandate's over.
Oh, he's just ended the mandate. Good. What do I need from these guys? Oh, well, yeah, we'll have a couple bits of leather. No major rush. Just like any leather they can get their hands on, but we aren't in a huge rush for it. We don't really need wood or metal bars or anything like that anymore. Seeds. Yeah, we'll have seeds. Don't really need anvils. We don't need weapons. Definitely don't need training weapons. Ammo we could do with. Definitely. Don't need trap components. And we don't need picks or body wear. I think that's good. There we go. And let's get to trading. And my efforts are legend in the homeland. Well, I highly doubt that. In fact, I doubt it so highly I doubt it shortly. Because paradoxes are awesome. And our stuff is actually worth quite a bit of money now, because some of it's encrusted. 15 grand's worth of stuff. Well, as soon as we have this much stuff, we might as well get the bars. We'll have some blocks as well. Glass, because people request that from time to time. Why not? We'll have some rope as well. Mostly I'm getting this so that I have it if someone asks for it. Dwarven wine barrel, why not? We'll have some booze as well. Rum, blood, rum. Pig blood, why not? Everybody loves some good pig blood. And we'll have a steel spear, steel battle axe. Pair of boots, why not? Normally I wouldn't be bothering with this stuff, but we have the money and it's here. Where's the other steel high boot that goes with that? We'll have to keep out. Oh, there it is. Some steel high boots and a steel shield. Another steel shield. Where's their food at? I'm assuming they brought some food, and here's all the leathers. We'll take all this. Let's take the leather and cloth bins. Probably enough that we've got there now. Actually, where's the food? Oh, these guys brought some food. Jesus, we're still in leather. Bronze bolts. Why not? We'll have some bolts. Could use some actually. I'll have one anvil. Ah, foods. I know I'm not hitting all of that, but there we go, and that's trade. And he seems happy with that. He's accepted the trade. We've got a load of food. In fact, we got a load of pretty much everything there.
With an idea is a very dangerous thing.
Oh. He's a weaponsmith and he's withdrawn from society. Hopefully this guy makes something actually worth it. I'm assuming he's going to make a weapon of some kind. And by the way, that was my chair before any of you leave any comments.
You there, this workshop's mine now.
Good, it seems like we have the bars and stuff that he wants. I've lost sight of him in that clusterfuck of dwarves there. I'm really not sure where the guy's got. There he is. He's got a gem. I hope he's making some kind of really fancy weapon that Searu can swing around and stab people in the head with.
The fortress needs something.
He's just done something. I didn't get a chance to read all that. That's the second gem he's brought. Now the guy is a weaponsmith, but that doesn't mean he's restricted to making just weapons.
Winter
Here's winter.
is here.
I'm not sure where it is he's going for these gems. He must be going right down to the bottom. Oh, that's what I asked from him. I can't change that now, so there's not much point in looking at it. Oh, he's already there. I didn't even see him come back. When did that happen? What's he? Pictures of rough gems and cut gems. Okay. Add new task. Cut. Repeat. Cut and repeat. Cut and repeat. Cut and repeat. There we go. That's all the gems I have that are available to be cut. Hopefully the gem cutter gets around to doing that soon. Because I really don't want to lose this guy after having so much of the stuff he wants. And I think I will just light this cigarette here. People shouldn't mind too much if I have one while we're playing.
All the fish are gone.
Apparently he doesn't want the gems we're cutting. I don't know what's wrong with him. And we're butchering something. Maybe he needs more raw gems? See, I know I've seen some on these floors that we've been through. Ah, there's some more gems. There we go, hopefully that'll hit some. I think I will pause the recording for a moment here, back in a second. Okay, we're back now again. Just went to get myself a drink there. And we've hit some gems, so hopefully he wants those ones. We'll go see what others we can find. A couple down here. I really hope these are the gems that he wants. He's not a named dwarf, so it's not a big deal if we lose him, but my dwarves aren't exactly happy right now, and I don't want to be killing more of them off. Plus it does seem like that artifact that he's making will be extremely valuable with the amount of gems he's put in it. Which should hopefully bring about a siege. Go up and check on him. Let's cancel that one, he obviously doesn't want those. Merchants are leaving, but I don't particularly care. We got what we wanted from them. And all these animals that are dying are actually getting butchered. I think what I'm going to do, have that designated out. Aha, he's off again. begun his mysterious construction. Thank God for that. I thought we were going to lose another dwarf. And I really want this weapon he's making. What do they want from us? Powder, handwear, clear glass musical instruments. I didn't even know you could make stuff like that. Wooden scepters, blocks, quivers, kobolds, meat. Well, we have meat, but I doubt we'll be giving it to them. Plus, smoothing all this stuff out should improve morale as well. Same as the statue garden should.
Sir, an artifact has been
A silver
completed.
warhammer.
Really? That's good news.
Now that just sounds
Let's
sexy
go
as
see
hell.
it.
I'm sure there's a way we can look at this stuff. Come on, capital A. No. Okay. Well, I'm not sure how we check that stuff, but hopefully we'll get it checked soon. There's the new Crafts Dwarf workshop going up. Okay, bye dude. See you later. Don't particularly care. Lovely. Add new task. Bone bolts. There we go. What do you mean? I give up with these people. I really do. Just how far down it is to get to our copper area. And we have an absolute load of it down here just waiting anyway. But I do want to get every single piece of it. Well, I do think we do already have most of the copper. Oh no, it looks like the vein continues on this way quite a bit. Now I'm going to build another wood furnace here because that one wood furnace there just doesn't seem to be able to keep up with the amount of charcoal we need. any beds doing? That guy's even smoothing out gems. I didn't know you could do that. Well, I'm pretty sure I've seen it done before now that I mention it. Now then, can you make any bone bolts yet? Because I know I'm seeing stuff go out now, unrotten pieces of bone. And now your fortress just looks so much nicer once everything's smoothed down. Stops looking like a cave and actually looks like a well, a fortress. And quite a few of you might have noticed that I've changed my channel design to the new design, and that's because on March the 1st the new design is going to be forced on everybody anyway, so I decided to just take the plunge and put the new design up. That way I could at least get a new background designed. The one I've got now won't be permanent. I'll probably be changing that and making a better one eventually, but that's just something I threw together so my background wasn't completely blank. Go make charcoal, and that seems like a good place as any to leave this episode off. We have bone bolts being made, so I'll make a crossbow squad in the next episode probably. But until then, have fun. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.